an apartment or a shop or
Yeah, we're gonna rent an apartment,
yeah.
do a year lease. Because my wife can't come down until the earliest she can come down is January because
Yeah.
post office job.
What up? What up?
There we go. All right, guys, what's up? Hey, I don't even see Anthony here, but I went over with some of this stuff with Anthony yesterday, only because that dude is frustrated as hell, and he needs to start closing more of these jobs. And then Gabe sends me these electronic invoices that he sends to people, and they look really cool. What do you use, Gabe? Market something?
Marquette, yeah. It's
Marquette,
CRM.
Yeah. Don't mention that word to me. It's hey, is that all they get? Because we use Joist.
Yeah. So initially, it's just an estimate, and then when we convert it into a work order, they'll get a confirmation of the work order. We can also collect a deposit from that. We can send pictures before and after. It saves them on a customer database, and later we can follow up with like maintenance stuff if we want to, and then they get a receipt. And then after that, because I'm on, you guys need to know about, it's called Nice Job. So Nice Job is connected to it, and it sends them a link to where they can leave a review without like all the hassle of having to log into their Google account. It's just flows real easy.
Is it a Google review?
Yeah. So Nice Job is separate from Marquette, but it ties in well, and then so when the customer closes out the invoice, they get a receipt after they entered their payment information. They get a receipt, and then automatically Nice Job automatically sends them a deal, and they just click in and leave the review. So
Hey, so when they click on the Nice Job to leave the review, where does that take them to?
Somehow it takes them right to my Google review page, like without them having to go in. And I've gotten some, where I had to leave a review and I had to log into my Google account and all that. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. This one just takes them right to it, and it's really. We went from 17 reviews last year to we're like at 81, and so just because that's what Nice Job focuses on is making it real easy to leave reviews. So you should check that out.
So when you leave the house, what do you give? What do you give the people? Because if you guys go and give a consultation, an estimate, or anything, when you leave, the job should be on the schedule.
Yeah. I mean, I don't give them anything tangible.
Yeah. See, that's fucked up. Ryan, how did you close those last two jobs that you closed? Because Ryan had a couple of people, and I think I still have the screenshot, but they called up asking for other people, and Ryan was like, "Hey man, how long you been living in Palm Beach?" "Oh yeah, that's good." and then because they were just calling looking for a whole different painting company, and Ryan ended up setting up an appointment. I don't know what happened after that, but I know he said today he closed one or two. But how did you close them, Ryan?
The closing process. I mean, today one of those people happened to be two lesbians, believe it or not. They hired another painter, and he fucked their house up royally, man. I guess they've been painting a year or something, and
oh yeah, that's what you had told me. You went in there and explained a whole bunch of shit to them, and they were talking about how they seen the website and the videos and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they picked out certain pictures of this green room that we had done, and they were like, it's just perfect. You know, they both loved it. And I said, well, that's the work we do. I mean, I went on and on about what we do, how we do it, explained it, very thoroughly, articulated, my words well. And they loved it. I mean, I caught them smiling. I caught them kind of getting giddy with it. And I rode that wave. And, it always tends to work out. And thankfully, I got her to actually tell me her budget. I'm like, so, these other guys screwed you over, obviously. She already mentioned she had a budget. And I said, I normally wouldn't ask this, but, to save us both some time. Because I know if I were to pick this place apart, my budget, the number would be $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and I know you're budgeted on money. So I asked her a budget. I said, you know what, to save us both time, what are you looking at budget wise? And she said 4,000. And I said, well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll walk around the house with you and tell you what we can do for that 4,000.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we ended up we're going to end up doing very little for $4,000.
Yeah.
Guys want to work the weekend.
Yeah.
When I sub, so I'm going to put it on it. They'll work 2 days. I'll pay them $500, man. They'll be a piece. They'll be happy as hell, and I make $3,000. I buy no materials as well.
Yeah.
It worked out awesome.
Yeah, that's killer. So I don't know about you and JB with the painting. I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth and say if I've been painting for 40 years, I'd be able to give a price over the phone. There may be some things, but I would have some kind of fucking number. Is like right now, like if you're in the beginning of starting the business, you may just want to even that, man, that's too freaking deadly. So I'm not sure how you ended up over there, because one, they have to send us pictures, and I won't even consider setting up a consultation, because I've showed up for wood floor consultations and it's fucking plastic laminate, and the homeowners don't know. If they send me a picture, I will know. But they know our numbers before I even go over there. It's like 100%. They know the fucking numbers. Like there's like because most of you guys have seen the text message an email that we send to everybody, and even as the lady is on the phone, she's going over those same numbers, and she's saying, hey, you don't have to remember these numbers. I just sent you a text message with all of the same information on it. So there is no doubt. The doubt is they're homeowners. They don't know if they got 100 square feet or 1,000 square feet. And they may be thinking they got 200 square feet. It's $10 a foot. Oh man, I can do $2,000. You get over there, it's 1,000 square feet and it's $10,000. That's where the shock comes in.
Sure.
But they've already seen the videos. They've already seen the pictures. They've already seen the video testimonials. When you show up, you are you're the television movie star in their eyes. But like I was showing, so when the sales guy shows up over there, or the project manager, he shows up with this. So it's like, you just fill in the name, all that crap. Unless it's for an installation, there's a different one. But 90% of everything we do is refinishing. So it already has on here, printed out, already on it. Everything we're going to do: hang plastic where it's needed, sand, fill the gaps and the cracks, sand it, get the floor tabletop smooth, and finish it with 3 coats of the commercial clear polyurethane, no stain, in parentheses, $6.75 a square foot times whatever the square footage is, 1,000 feet, bam. Right below that, stain and color and 3 coats of clear polyurethane, $8.25 a square foot times whatever that, 1,000 square feet, boom. And then they see both big numbers. Down here at the very bottom is the baseboards in bold. The baseboards will need to be touched up / repainted after the floor is finished. We want the 50% of the deposit when we start. And then there's 5, 6, 7 lines, whatever, for all the other shit. Replace some boards, do some stuff, base shoe, if they want to replace it and install it for notes. But it's already there, so it ain't like I'm making it up. But it used to not be typed in. I used to write it out every fucking time, and I got tired of writing it out every fucking time, so I just typed it in and printed it out that way. But then I'm telling I'm saying, hey JB, and I go through everything I just said. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna hang some pictures. This over there. That reducer, I'm gonna throw that in for free. Don't even worry about it. I don't want you or the wife tripping when they step into the kitchen. Blah blah blah. The clear natural, that's my favorite. It's gonna makes the room look big, bright, beautiful. It's less money, going to save you money. Blah blah blah. That's going to be $6,750. If we sand it, and the wife says, no, I want it gray or white or brown, any color you want, that's going to end up being $8,250. So you got these 2 numbers here. I don't want you to mistake it and think it's both of these numbers combined. I wish it was. I'd be driving a lot bigger truck, but it's you get to choose one of these numbers. which one you think which one you think you want to choose? I know we talked about the stain earlier, and you can say stain right now. And once you see it sanded and it's raw wood, you want to change your mind. You get to change. Is whatever's going to make you happy. That's what we're going to do. And what's your schedule? When you want to get that done? And that's it. And I told Anthony yesterday, I said, I can tell by the look on their face that they thought they had 200 square feet. And now I just told them they have 2,000 square feet. It ain't that big of a drastic, but there's no way they're shocked because I've already went over all the fucking numbers before I drove over there. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be any shock value left. But I'm not going to say, hey, because right now, man, we're talking about it. You got any questions? You got any answers? Let's get you on the schedule, even if it needs to just pencil it in because we're always looking up. When you're thinking about doing it, if that's a little bit more than what you thought it was going to be, we can offer you a 10% discount cash. What do I need to do today to make you happy? And I'm not trying to come across cheesy. I'm trying to come across legitimate. I've already driven out there. I've looked at everything, especially if it's an easy job. I'm like, shit. Sometimes I'll take the pen and write down good guy discount because I can. $300 off or something, just because I'm looking around. I'm thinking, God damn, this is gonna be real easy. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah. Man, I was like, I'm looking at the neighborhood. I feel like we've been friends forever, even though we just met. I'm gonna put a yard sign, and so I'm gonna give you $500, right off the bat discount. They know I'm not bullshitting because the numbers they talked about on the phone, they got it in the text message or the email, and here it is on the proposal that I'm getting ready to give them. So it ain't like I'm giving the old. We're closing next week. It's a fire sale. Come get everything. It's like, man, you've been closing next week for 3 years. Everybody knows you're full of shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a sales gimmick. It's not any of that.
It's hard to do with painting though. There's so many variables that go into this shit.
I'd give them some number, even if it's $1,000 to $3,000. Something.
Well, what I've actually started, maybe this will make sense, is I started kind of a good, better, best. As far as types of paint jobs to kind of prepare them over the phone. Like I asked what under air square footage it is. We never do under air square footage because we do wall square footage. But I can get a general idea. I've been doing this long enough.
Mm-hmm.
If they say it's an 1,800 square foot home, then I can tell them good, better, best. Then we're looking at, $6,000-ish, to see how they feel. If they're like, then it's probably not a good lead.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I've been playing it recently.
Yeah, something you got. I'd rather scare them with the big numbers and like but and then say good, better, best 6,000. But let me come over there and take a look at it. Like you said, you've already looked up the address. Are these? I'm looking at a picture right now on Zillow. I'm looking at a picture on Google Maps. It has the street view. Has anything changed since this picture was taken? No, that's the same. Blah 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 blah. Well, I'm looking at that, and from this, you boom, boom, boom. Something you've got to be able to give them some kind of numbers. If not, you're going to be driving to homeowners' houses and watching their eyes bulge out of their head because you say 6,000 and they thought it was going to be 600, and you're going, "What the fuck's wrong with you? You can't even buy paint for 600." And my wife would say, "They don't know. How would I know? How would I know?"
Google it.
Yeah. Number one Google question of any trade: how much?
Right.
Yeah.
One thing I've started saying when I do the in-home consultation is just right off the bat before I start measuring tape, I just want to let you know up front, my job is to get you on the schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and start measuring. And so in the back of their mind, they know that I'm not this there to give them some quotes and numbers. Like my pages are to get them on the schedule. Man, because I would put a rope around these motherfuckers' necks, my sales guys or project managers, if they went to someone's house, came back and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna type it all up and send an invoice." I'd be going, "What the fuck?" I said, "No, because someone like me already walked in there and scheduled it, you dumb son of a bitch." So why the fuck would you be? And I swear to God, I talked to him like that. I said, "Why the fuck would you fucking? How the fuck would you not give him a price right there? Why would you? No, tell me something, bitch." "Well, I don't even know how much the wood is." "I got that. Did you tell him how much it's going to be to install the wood? Because you know the fucking labor price, and you can tell them, say, 'Hey, I don't know what the wood price is. It changes all the time. And I got like 5 dealers I work with, and I'm going to call
I'm gonna call every one of those dealers, and I'm gonna see what the best price. I'm gonna make each of them guys bid against each other. I'm gonna try to get you the best price for this material that I can. But here's what the number is going to be for the installation. Is that okay? Well, no, that's too much. Good. I don't have to waste my fucking time calling 5 different distributors finding out how much the wood is.
Right.
I'm going to do like, I know there's termite damaged wood over here. I'm going to have to replace this. Here's some drywall damage. I'm going to have to cut this section out. Then I know that's going to, and like, I'll throw in 3 or 4 boards. We've got them on the truck all the time. I say, look, man, up to 6 boards, I'll change those for free. Ain't no big thing. Anything after that, it's going to be $25 a board. So right off the bat, I'm going to give you $150 in boards because there may be some damaged boards, maybe some pet urine boards that ain't going to stand out. We may have to replace 3 or 4 of them. I don't want the numbers to change. But we start sanding this, and there's a lot of areas that are damaged. I can't do all of that for free. Oh, no, we understand that. We understand that. Okay, so right here in these empty lines, it gets written down. We will change up to 6 boards, 3 feet long, no charge. No charge. Over here in the cost column, a big 0 with a line in it. They got to know that they're getting something for free. Because if not, they just expect everything to be for fucking free. Underneath that, it says any additional board will be $25 or $75 if it's glued down or whatever the fuck your price list is. That's why we're putting together the price list. You should be able to put out your price list as you're talking to them on the phone and give it to them. But you shouldn't be leaving the house unless the job is scheduled.
Agreed.
And then and once you've given them this, you can say, oh, man, that's beautiful. I'm going to go back to the office, keep that for prosperity. So you can show the wife, you can show the husband. As soon as I get back to the office, I'm going to send you will receive an email or a text, however the market guys do it. I think Joyce does it through, because we use Joyce. I think it does it through text message or something. I said, the office is going to send you over a Joyce invoice that you'll be able to, pay the deposit. You'll have all of that crap. But there's no questions about any of the money and stuff. And then, so then my sales guy takes a picture. So the sales guy showed up with his tape measure in his notebook, and he wrote down bedroom, master bedroom, kitchen, living room, dining room, family room, bathroom, whatever, 10 by 11, 12 by boom. He wrote down all of his boom, which room is what, square footage, yada, yada, yada. And that's how he figured out the square footage, right? That makes sense. Everybody here knows how to do that shit, right? Say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He takes a picture of that. He sends it to the office. This is all filled out. He's getting ready to give it to the homeowner. He takes a picture of this. He sends it to the office. That's all put in docs. He immediately yanks this sheet off of it. And that's for us at the office. That's the job name, the city, which crew he thinks is going to do it. It's a question mark always. Work description, what's going to be doing, how many feet, what type of wood, which rooms, how many days we think, any repairs, any toe kicks, the kitchen stuff, steps, risers, colors, the finish, the sheen, any moldings. He's just filling all of this shit out because it's fresh on the mind. He should have already done a video. He's got we've got some pictures because they sent it. He's taken pictures. Those go back to the office and they go into the Word doc. I want him to do a little short video with his phone. Hey, we got over here. Here's 3 or 4 boards. It may have to be. We don't know if that's going to stand out. So that video can be seen by me, by the office manager, by the crew that's going over there. Something. It may be a fucking 6-month time lapse before we even, like that one that Anthony may be going to a year from now. You got the video, the pictures and shit. A year from now, you ain't going to remember any of that shit. It ain't going to be on your mind like it should be. You can go back and watch that video and you'll go, oh my God, I remember everything about that job now. Boom. But it's all written right here. A picture. This comes back to the office and goes in the docs. This picture gets taken and sent to the docs. So it's always in the docs, and that goes on our and everybody has access to the docs. So you can pull up, you can hit calendar. You see what's. So when I hit calendar on my phone, I don't track these motherfuckers like I should, but it ain't my job. Yeah, so I hit calendar, and all the different jobs come up. I hit that to see what the hell it is. I'm like, who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. It's only, what does show up on calendar? Yeah, so on calendar, it even shows the address, the phone number, Paid $75 for the consultation, 232 feet of demo, refinish. So it has the information, but if it's not enough information, I just go over to Docs, pull it up, and then there's all that information that we just talked about with the pictures and all that crap. So it's all right there. No offense, Gabe, I don't need a CRM. But because I want it all fucking organized, I don't want them to have to learn anything. There ain't nothing to learn about taking a picture with your fucking phone and texting it to the office. It's just nothing. You do it all day long with nudie pictures and your buddies. So they rip that sheet off. They take a picture that comes back with them. So now the homeowner's getting 2 sheets. It's that price. They get to keep that. And I'm going to tell them, I say, hey, JB, I don't care who does your floor, brother. I hope it's us, but if it's not us, here's a 1, 2, 3, protecting your hardwood floor, which is probably your most valuable investment. And then it's got how to take care of it. And maybe it's something to do with how to take care of the paint on the wall. Maybe it's how to take care of the kitchen cabinets. It's something of value. They're like, oh my God, thank you. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. All of that crap. If I was trying to grow my business and wasn't in the position that I'm in, I would be old school, like I told you guys about. Those pieces of paper would go into this presentation folder. I'd have that freaking disc thing that we talked about with a whole bunch of shit, videos, video testimonials. I don't know, these things are like $1. You can fill it up with all kinds of information. And then if you have a contractor's license, you make a copy of that because that's the only thing it's fucking worth. You got insurance, make a copy of that because that's the only thing it's fucking worth. You can print out some pictures if you wanted. And you just put some good stuff in there. You put that piece of paper in there, how to take care of the paint job, how to clean walls after it's been painted, how long not to clean the walls because the paint needs to thoroughly cure, whatever we do, something. And then instead of just giving them just 2 sheets of paper, it goes inside here, boom, and there you go. And it had to be at least a $1,500 profit job or something. But like I said, you get lazy when you don't need the work anymore. But in the beginning, all of that shit. So when anybody, if they are price shopping or anything, if I'm $1,000 more, $500 more, $1,500 more, ain't no fucking body going to come in and do everything that I just did. Walk them around, pick out the bad boards. They're going to watch me take pictures. They're going to see me doing that video. They're going to see me walk them through everything, throw in the reducer for free, give them this proposal, the prices right then and there because I ain't making it up, and give them all this. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody. So the close rate is going to be like 8 out of fucking 10. And I don't even know why the 8 doesn't get. I don't even know why it's 8. I don't know why. It's just sometimes they just want you to come over there and they just thinking about it, and that's why they're happy to pay the consultation fee because they don't have a fucking clue, and they're happy to pay it because they know you're not going to come over there and just bullshit them and try to sell them something. You go over there and you say, yeah, I don't know, you can do this, you can do that. If that's not because if you got a and maybe JB and them guys understand it, but if you got a nice 2-inch wide select oak floor. And they want you to sand and finish it and make it look like a 7-inch wide rustic, knot holes, all this. It's like you ain't ever going to get that look. You don't have that fucking floor. It ain't ever going to happen. Right. I can sand it and I can give you that color, but the knot holes, the mineral marks, all of that width, all of that stuff, that ain't ever going to happen. So if that's what you really, really want, don't waste your time having me sand and finish it. Let's buy some material and put it in here. But I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal floor. You can get rid of that 1980s orange color by sanding it and just making it like we got a product called Loba Invisible. It'll make the floor look like it's raw wood, but yet it's still protected with commercial high grade finish. Oh my God, I'd love to see that. Of course you would. Anyway, that's why I wanted to have this meeting is because all of what I just said is like later on. But I just don't want you guys wasting time not closing these jobs. And I know Ryan, fired me up a little bit, getting those phone calls looking for other companies, and he turned it on them and showed up. And Ryan,
oh,
you had two people call you up looking for other contractors, and you switched it on them. You're gonna be doing work for 2 lesbians. That's the goal, bro. See if you can switch it. See if you can get them to turn like you did.
That ain't happening, man. She had a bigger dick than I do.
So, all right, man. That's all I had to yell about. Any questions? And I threw a lot of it at you. It should be in the. I think I hit record inside the group, so you'll be able to go back and watch it.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
Can I get a copy of that pamphlet that you have? Or email it?
Which
Yeah, I
one?
need one too.
That paper that salespeople have.
Yeah. Just I'll send it to you and just change everything around. Put in there what you do.
Send me one too, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Everybody, that way we can have the format.
Yeah, I'd like to honestly just see it. Well, I'd have to change it all up, but
yeah, you'd have to change it 100% up. But I like the thought, like, and I don't know, like whether it's a fucking cynical wife or whatever. You always hear these fucking Mercedes Benz or Ferrari, because everybody in fucking California drives a Tesla. That's like a fucking Pinto around here. But I don't want to think I'm showing up at this fucking, $12 million house and now I got to charge more because I don't care. It's just my price is the same, even if they're putting the wood in a trailer. But when I start giving them discounts and talking about it, because I'm not the guy like in all these fucking Facebook groups, there's 100 people that go, boy, my price is my price and they can get to step in, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, man, going down the road, brother. In the real world, that's not how business works. Like if I need to negotiate with you, my prices are high enough that I can. Do I do stupid shit and give them crazy prices? No. But I like to get a deal. Everybody likes to think they're getting a deal. I could this is $675. I could easily charge $550 a square foot and make a real nice fucking profit. So when I see something that's an easy job or this, or I got a really good feeling about them and all this other stuff, I'm more than happy to give them the good guy discount or the cash discount, any of that stuff.
in business, you got to give to receive sometimes too. I'm a firm believer in that. You got to give some.
And then I'll send you that. Yeah, I'll send you both of those. I'll send you all three of them, I guess. You don't need to clean maintenance clean and shit. But definitely that. Especially in all of this, man, you guys are doing all of this shit. I'm trying to get you guys to make out your own systems, because even though both JB and Ryan are both painters, whether it's interior, exterior, they still have their own ways and own questions. Every business is going to be different. JB will see something that Ryan does and go, oh yeah, that's okay, I'll add that, and it'll be vice versa. And then the floor guys will see something and go, well, that's stupid, but I do like that other thing, I'll add that in. So make it all your own. But I've got plenty of podcasts where you will hear me say, if you've done something twice and you're getting ready to do it a third time, it should be written down somewhere. That needs a system. Because if you're getting ready to do it the third time, you're definitely going to be doing it a fourth time and a fifth time. And there ain't no reason to keep trying to figure it out. Write it down. Make it easy on yourself. Because these sheets of paper, yes, they're for you. It's just going to keep you on track. Going to make you that much better of a salesperson. All of that stuff. But what it really does is now when you start hiring people, you're like, dude, I've used this for the last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's like it works every fucking time. You shouldn't be coming back here with lines unfilled. It helps remind you of everything. Did you get this? Did you check that? Everything, like especially like for you guys with the painting, that back sheet, how many days, any repairs, steps, risers, colors. Man, it could be how much plastic are you going to need? How many rolls of tape? Which tape? The blue tape, the green tape, the yellow tape. Well, we're going to do this. Make sure there's a certain room that we're going to need 2 extra paint tarps to make sure and cover, because and when we're at the house taking pictures before and we're doing that little video, I'm telling the guys, it's like, look, man, I want you to look for the wall, the corner wall that has a big ass chip in it, because I don't want them saying, hey, you guys came through here with the machines and put a big old boom in the wall. And I'm like, no. That was here months ago when we took the pictures. Like, I didn't even know it. Of course you didn't. We noticed it because that'll save you a lot of fucking headache. Because if you don't know, you got to pay.
I didn't even mention it while you're taking the picture.
Yeah, if you don't mention it or bring it up or have the pictures and videos of it, you will end up paying for it.
You're fixing it. Yep.
Yep. I mean, my biggest pet peeve used to be on time, but everybody knows how I'm crazy about it to where nobody fucking shows up late anymore. So now my biggest pet peeve is the first thing out of the fucking truck and trailer should be tarps and protecting driveways and sidewalk and tile. And man, because just they got fucking oil spots all in the driveway, but as soon as you leave, like, oh, they found something on the sidewalk that wasn't there before. And I'm like, oh no, man, just cover that shit up.
That's right.
Just cover it up. Yeah. All right. Any other questions?
I'm good.
No, sir.
Yeah. So I think I just emailed you guys too a little bit of that phone cheat sheet answering thing. So take all of these sheets of paper, put your logo up at the top, whatever, business address, your phone number, whatever, and just change it around, make it your own. And if you're like me, you have to have somebody do it for you.
Yeah.
Like me. Yeah.
Me too.
I'll do it. Yeah. Hey, Doug, when you moving down to Chattanooga?
I'm probably gonna come down the first week of October.
Man, you know what? Let me. This dude hit me up from Chattanooga asking if I could help him, and I had to tell him no. I said I already got a company in Chattanooga, and I went to his website and I felt bad. Let me show you this. I'm gonna pull up the website. It's not a bad website. It's like okay, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Watch this. That's his website. It ain't bad. It definitely ain't the welcome videos and all that shit. But man, you scroll down just a little bit, and his first fucking picture. Can you see? Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
His first
Old
fucking
ass
picture.
buffer.
Yeah, it says hardwood, dustless sand, and there's dust all over the goddamn place. So I felt bad for him, man. Honestly, I was like, man, fuck Doug. I'm gonna call this guy out. And then right here it says hardwood installation, and it's fucking laminate. It ain't even hardwood. And then the LBP ain't even LBP. That's the old Pergo shit. I'm like, what the?
Tell him he got to join the group, man.
I'm like, what in the hell? I don't know. I was like, it was kind of funny, but at the same time, not funny.
What's the name of the company?
Hardwood Rehab.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know who he is. He did the whole thing, bought the books and all that shit, and then he asked me about help, and I said, and I always start off with send me your everything. Send me your website, send me Google Business, send me Facebook page, send me your YouTube channel. And he sent me the website, and I was looking at it, and I was like, fuck. He was like, man,
I had
dude.
this stuff, Brian.
He's like, damn, dude, you're killing me. I mean, your first thing is dustless sand, and you got this old buffer with dust every fucking way. I guess underneath it should have been, look at the picture above. This is what you're not going to get.
Yeah, this is this is what you don't want.
Yeah.
You got it, Anthony.
Yeah.
I just had these on I hand out.
Oh, you got those, Ron? What is it? I can barely see it.
I had these made.
Oh, very nice. Where are you giving them that, though? Where are you handing them?
I hand them when I go to do an estimate.
Oh, okay.
Prices and everything on it.
Oh, yeah. See? Good man.
I mean, I don't know how you guys, Gabe and Tony, I don't know how you guys feel about Bona, but when you pay whatever, I forget what I paid years ago to be a craftsman, certified craftsman, and they give you like $1,200 worth of finishing shit. But they also give you a bunch of sales material, like the folders. I mean, of course, it's Bona material you're selling. Not that that's horrible, but I mean, they give you the folders, they give you all of the sales materials, all of that shit.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I didn't know that, and I know that there's a Bona class coming up in my area.
Is it a class you have to go to, Doug?
Yeah, it's like a four-day class where they try to show you how good their machines are.
Hey, Tony, The only, I mean, as much as I like that brochure that you handled, the only thing I don't like about it is it looks expensive to have printed, and I don't know how long your prices are going to stay there.
I know. I wish I didn't put the prices on because
Yeah.
Sometimes I do charge differently when I get to a house, and now I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I can't go any higher.
Yeah, and like Ryan said, is you give them that good best, good better best price, or because like we tell them the price, but we as soon as they send us the pictures and it's hand distressed, we say, well, if it's hand distressed, we're going to sand it flat. There's going to be an extra $1.25 a square foot or 75 cents a square foot. Because there's a lot of extra sanding. You got to get all that high areas, got to get all the way down to the low area. If you want to keep that hand distressed look, that's definitely another $3 a square foot. We can hand distress it, but it's not a regular sand job. So all from the pictures. But as soon as I see the pictures, I'm immediately email. They're getting the text message, or because usually it's text message, not even emails, but of 2 or 3 videos that with showing the hand distressed floor being sanded completely flat, or showing the drywall that had to get patched in and how you can't see it. And for me, the number one thing about the drywall patch is the that texture that you spray on afterwards, because that's what fucking hides everything. I mean, you can do a great job doing the drywall patch, but then if you spray too heavy of a texture or too light of a texture, to me it stands out like a sore thumb. If the homeowner doesn't say, if the homeowner don't say anything, then I'm okay with it. But and I'm saying that because I had some shit repaired at my cabin. I'm like, God damn, man, you got to be able to do better than this. I can do better than this, and I ain't a painter. Like shit. So all of that. I try to have the job sold before we even send somebody out.
Did you, Brian? Did you see the floor Gabe was looking at, the distressed floor?
Did I, Gabe? Probably.
Which one, Doug?
The one you said you had to replace a certain part of it, and then you were gonna distress it again.
Shit, I need to fucking.
No, that's that's one of the first jobs he did, and they hand scraped that whole fucking job.
Oh yeah,
Doug.
Okay.
Doug, they re-scraped that whole house. And Gabe charged the homeowner, but the guys working for him didn't charge him a penny extra. He said, no, that's part of it.
Wow.
What? Nice.
Give me those numbers.
Keep those up, man.
Because I told Gabe, I said, damn. I said, man, you know how hard that is? He said, yeah, I did it for like 2 minutes. Fuck that.
I watched the video and I was like, God, that's gonna break your back.
Yeah, it's just you're on your hands and knees pulling that scraper. So
Fuck that.
Gabe, you're a slave driver, Gabe.
It's like shit. Kids, hey kids, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Load it up. Yeah, so, all right, man. I just want to throw that, guys. I want to throw that at you. I'll email you, hit me up, and I'll see you guys Sunday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye, brother. Bye.